Big surprise, and we have quickly approached 11th hour for refitting for this weekend's hog hunt. As promised, I want to show you an issue with doing this type of see-through rig and my thoughts on the matter, and maybe share a little dialogue with y'all. The idea of mounting glass is pretty good, in my opinion. Not merely for the idea of being able to take a precise ethical shot on a critter, but also from the standpoint of light gathering. If it's close to shooting hour in the morning and close to shooting hour in the evening, or in my case, where you're going after hog, any light capturing ability that you have is welcome to have. Now, this is a modification that's very popular for people with 30-30 see-through sight. On paper, seems like a good idea. You don't lose your stock irons in a pinch, and you got a scope up top. This particular scope is an old Bushnell Sport View. It is currently, unfortunately, this is the best scope I have right now, and it's all that I have right now. So we got to do what we got to do. Here's the issue. This is a Winchester 94 AE XTR, and it has windage issues as it pertains to using a see-through mount on top of the angled receiver. Now, this is how the rifle was when I bought it. It had this configuration. Looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Looks like it's just ready to go. A couple of issues you have. You have very high parallax here, which means the closer you get to your target, the more the shot will hit low based on the point of aim for the scope against the point of aim for the barrel. Now, the other issue you have is, by and large, these see-through rings are made out of aluminum. Now, I understand some people may have had very good luck with aluminum scope mounts, maybe never have even had an issue. But take a look at these. They've already started out with a bend in them. They've already started out extended with a minimal amount of gusseting. So even if I wasn't having windage issues right from the get-go, to see this thing get knocked around a little bit is not out of the scope of possibilities. So what's going to be the solution? There are some forward-mounted scout scopes that are a very good answer, and perhaps even the ideal answer should money be no object. However, for me, money is an object, and what I opted for, and I'm still waiting for it to arrive, I'll have hopefully have an Amazon unboxing video where I'll show me taking them out. But what I ended up picking up was a kit that adds a Weaver Picatinny at this back section where it's been pre-drilled and the front section where it's been pre-drilled. And then I can go with a traditional scope mount, which I opted for some medium height windage adjustable because it's a 32 millimeter scope. I believe it's 32 millimeter. 32 millimeter scope. Went with a windage adjustable steel medium ring, which I think is going to get me. Now, the Weaver rails are aluminum, but it was what I could afford at this point, and it'll still keep my scope back to the rear like this, which is going to work in the meantime when I am currently not in the position to foot the bill for a scout scope for my hog gun. So there you have it. Brought it up. The whys and what fors, the hows and hows nots, and my opinion on see-through scopes. Thank you for joining, and we'll catch you tomorrow for the next Daily Dose of Lamb Dog.